What's up, gang? Hope you're having a good Tuesday evening / Wednesday morning. I'm looking at the two things that could keep me warm right now. Dang, Sanguis! I feel it. I feel that. Ah! Hi, YouTube. Alright. Chat, it's been a minute since we've streamed Nikke. My room's insulation is really kick-ass. I believe you.
Life was great, wasn't it?
I keep my window open. I mean, it's chillier. Now, I did recently visit Ohio, which like literally as I flew back home, it started snowing. It was really cold. In comparison, like it's kind of one of those things like, damn, dude. When you feel real cold coming back to like what I think is cold in over here on the West Coast, nah. Oh man, I wish. But anyways.
Life was great, wasn't it? Life was great, wasn't it?
Anyways, chat, notice there's a little timer here. After streaming back to back with Nikke's 3rd anniversary, you could say I probably took a little tiny break from streaming Nikke content. But like the blank ticket, this update to follow, the craziness of the 3rd anniversary, very different tone. I don't know what to expect. All I know is that the winter, the Nikke winter event is like literally dropping tomorrow. So I did stall or lag it a little bit to get into this Nikke content. To focus on other things like catching up on ZZZ and Woowa. But now we're back! Because I wanted to knock this out before we get into whatever they have in store for us for the Nikke winter event. Oh no, yeah, it's definitely cold in SoCal right now. Crazy that this event chaining into the winter event, huh? Yeah, I think that's interesting as well. I've seen the post. Oh wait, chat, we got first things first. Every time we start a new event, we gotta check out the new skins. So first things first, we have a new Jackal skin, and I think this is supposed to match with the upcoming event. I think this is a really cute skin. I think she looks the twin tails with the school outfit. She has a bear trap, a clap trap on her tie. You know what, chat? I might get this skin. I think it's cute. And I use Jackal all the time in PvP, so that's another thing too. Sometimes they drop skins of characters that I just don't use, so I never see. And yet, you know what? I still get them if they're cute enough. Let's check out Soline. So Soline, Frost Ticket. She already had the Gyaru vibe. Oh wait, hold on. She did have the Gyaru vibe in her by default, but this is still a really nice skin. Yeah, I think it's different. I think a good way. What makes a good skin for a character is that it's different, but it makes sense. Like, you know, you have the cheap skins where it's just a color swap. I love my boy Monato. He gets a skin, which is cool, but it's just a color swap, which is like, you know, that's cheap. It's same design, just different colors. For Jackal, it's different, like thematically, but yeah, it totally fits her. True. Yeah. All right, so let's check out Soline. To be honest, Soline is one of the characters that didn't really get that much screen time. And I'm assuming this is a younger version of herself?
Well, isn't this outfit pretty? Doesn't it make me look more mature?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know anything about the story about what we're about to see. Dang! She looks even tinier! Like, look how... too tiny. Look how tiny her feet are compared to the rest of her body. Wait, hold on. Wait. Chat, look at her thigh, look at her calves, look at her legs, right? And then look at the size of them when she turns around. I don't know if that matches, in my opinion. I heard that she's actually a pretty good unit. Tripod stance. The pigtail support. Oh yeah, you're right. Damn. Now that I think about it, a lot of characters with long hair, when they're shooting, their hair's on the floor. I know that's true for, hold on, Blanc. Watch. Like her hair is basically almost touching the floor too if it didn't curl. Oh yeah, her hair is just straight up on the floor. Anyways.
I look forward to welcoming the morning with you.
Yeah, Rappy. Alright. Without further ado, chat, let's get into it. No stalling for this stream. I forget how long Blanc's hair is. Same thing for Noir. Noir's hair is really long too. Looking at her face. Sure. Oh wait. So I haven't read any. Excuse me. Damn, it was hard for me to get that out. I haven't read any of Blank Ticket, and yeah, we have 2 days left until we move on to the next event. So we get to kind of go back to back, see the entire event plus the epilogue, which is cool. Wait, what am I doing? Records. All right, trapped in the ark. I was shut all the way up about the story then. All right, chat, let's get into this. No more Stalin. Oh. May 8th. XX. I went on a long 10-day trip to a resort down south. The balmy air, the blazing sun, the vast open sea. Fruits ripened to perfect sweetness. People full of life roamed all around. Just sitting there and taking it all in was delightful, so I stayed for quite a while. I got a bit too much sun, and now my shoulders look like tomatoes. I guess I need to pack stronger sunscreen when visiting these hotter regions. August 2nd. Undisclosed time. This looks like the hot springs up in the snow. I took a 16-day trip to a snowy mountain range in the north. I'd never seen such breathtaking scenery in my life. No more Stalin. Stalin is no more. The world was blanketed in pure white. Not even the freezing temperatures could diminish the magic. And of course, I gave up halfway up the mountain. I thought I was in decent shape, but this one was just too much. Still, I snapped a great photo at a scenic spot along the way, so it was still worth it. Even if I ever get another chance, I'd love to come back someday. October 21st, some random year. I'm going underground because, get this, an alien invasion... Ooh, wait! So this is someone that basically experienced... They were here before the Rapture invasion, so they're just living on the surface willy-nilly. I mean, it sounded like it, but I didn't think we were going to go straight into Ark times. They're calling this place the Ark. I've explored some ruins and underground caves before, but this is the first time going down this deep. Looks like I'll be staying here for a while, so I'll treat it like a break and try to relax. Damn, this person is just chilling. I'm gonna start recording just in case. Once the aliens are dealt with, I'll be off on another exciting trip in no time. Oh no! Yee, that's Can you imagine? It's kind of like when we thought that quarantine would last 3 weeks tops, except way worse. I always forget how long the first Rapture invasion was. Long ago, I was about to say. I just hope the aliens don't damage the surface too much. Wow, this person is so casual, so nonchalant about the alien invasion. As if we're not experiencing like a huge existential threat to humanity. There's still so many regions and cities I want to see. And there's one place in particular I absolutely have to return to. Traveling is off the table. I've waited decades, but returning to the surface is still forbidden. I am Trapped here in the ark. Sounds of train. Wow! Wiki says over a century ago, dang, this person is old as heck. True. Dad, look over there! Assuming they're still alive. It's so pretty. They certainly are. These buildings are quite impressive, and look how beautiful that park is. Feels nice to get away for a while, doesn't it? Hee hee, yeah! It feels like we're on a real trip. Oh, look at that building over there. So, I feel like the Ark is probably the size of maybe a really large city, but it can't be that big. Like big enough that it needs a train. So is this the lady? This the lady right here? Damn. Oh, wrong button. Hey. Hey girl, hey. Little Oh my, are you alright? I'm so sorry, my daughter's just really excited. First Mrs. Miss, now her. Her mouth open, it looks so awkward. What's so pretty about those boring old buildings? Why all the fuss? The Hag agenda? Wow. But is she really that old? Did she take a lot of the evergreen or whatever it is? No, yeah, I can't not look at the mouth. You know what's funny? Her mouth is open, but you know when you... Because I've drawn a face or two. When the mouth is open wide, the nose is supposed to move up. That's how anatomy works. But it just looks like they just slapped a large mouth on top of this person's face. Oh wow. I'm imagining her voice sounds like Mrs. Miss. I think they're pretty. Bah! What would a little snot-nosed kid like you know? See, her nose is in the same position and her mouth is closed. Next stop, Plaza Station. Next stop, Plaza Station. Plaza Station. Doors will open on the left. Come on, honey, this is our stop. Let's get away from this old hag. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. Whoosh. No fun at all. Okay, Nora. That sounds like a no shade on the Noras out there, but that's totally an old person name, like Ruth. Nothing ever goes my way. The train is about to depart. If you haven't boarded yet, please do so now. Beep beep beep. Whoosh thunk. Strange old lady A. Oh no. There she is. One of my first SSRs. Chat, do you know who my first SSR is? Brid. Brid was my first SSR. So when you start the game and you get like your free first like pull that's guaranteed SSR, Brid was the one I pulled. And then my first banner was Helm. And I got Helm. Easy peasy. Train agenda was early for you. I had to be then Diesel. Ah, I see. Is it Diesel is a free character though? Just like how right? Isn't Alice also a free character? It's one of those things where you just have to like play enough and then you get them for free. So I think if you started early, everyone had Diesel, and you know she's still a cutie pie, but she didn't stay in my team that long. This is the last train service for today. Please ensure you've collected all your belongings before exiting. We thank you for traveling with us today and wish you a pleasant journey. Phew, that's a wrap. I have a soft spot for Brid because she was my first, my first SSR, and she was my first Bond story. And I also thought her side boob action is like ridiculous. Great work today, Brid. There's the 100 days thing. Brid also has a couple of soft spots. True. Thank you. You and Soline did great today. And there's Soline. I think, you know, what are they called again? AZX or something? Their squad name refers to the train. I gotta look that up. Arg! But they didn't get too much screen time. I did find it interesting though. In one of the chapters during the when the Raptors invaded the Ark that first time during the main story, Diesel had a pretty interesting involvement in the story, which I thought was really cool. And then, yeah, it also has Infinity Rail. There you go. The Infinity Rail is the name. Alright, we're on closing duty this week. I can switch with you if you're really tired. Who said anything about being tired? I won't hear another word of it. If you're not tired, could it be that you're scared? After all, you'll be alone checking the train when no one else is around. Ah, to me, I always kind of liken Soline and Miranda to like kind of similar, both naive. Now Miranda's dumb and airheaded. I don't think Soline is the same thing, but I think she is kind of like childish. That's ridiculous. Why in the world would that scare me? I'm not a little kid. Once we arrive, you two go ahead and clock out. Don't worry about me. I'll wrap things up and clean up the train before I leave. Very well. We'll leave it in your capable hands, Soline. Miranda's airheaded, Soline's a child. True. We have a few children in the Nikke roster. We're counting on you. Phew. Okay, car 1. No trash, no lost items. All clear. Lights out in car 1. Bzz. One by one, the lights in the carriage start to go out. All good here. Just one car left. Hehe, I knew this wouldn't be a big deal. I've done this tons of times. No reason to be scared. I'm not some little kid. Rustle, rustle. What was that? Some trash? Are the cleaning robots on the fritz? Eek! Who's there? Identify yourself or I'll shoot! Damn, dude. Guns up. You know, if it's human, she wouldn't be able to do that. What the hell? Good grief. What is that infernal racket? Pipe down, will you? Her mouth's open again! Human? Doesn't that seem kind of condescending? You just, or, like demeaning to just go, a human? I guess it's the same thing if someone goes, oh, it's a Nikke. What'd you expect? A ghost who died of old age? Yeah. No. But what are you doing here? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm sitting. That's not what I meant! What are you doing in the train that's out of service? You listen to me, whippersnapper. Oh my gosh, ew. Can you imagine being referred to as that unironically? You listen here, whippersnapper! Jeepers creepers! Kids these days! You better watch your tone, or I'm gonna smack you up. Whippersnapper? I'm not a kid! I'm a crew member of this train! That makes it even more outrageous! Is that how a crew member should speak to a passenger? Damn, dude. She's right off the bat bullying her. Just get off, will you? The train's done for the day. Can't even find it in you to ask politely, can you? Instead, you just go around screaming your lungs out! Ragebait 100. Kids these days have no manners at all, I tell you. Yeah. If you want to create rage bait, just refer to someone unironically and as a means to insult them. You know what? Whippersnapper. Whippersnapper. That phrase, that, I don't know. What do we even call that? It's 4 syllables. It seems, it doesn't seem like, efficient slang to use back in the day to refer to someone who's a kid. Whippersnapper. Actually, chat, hold on. Now I'm kind of curious. Daisy, bring up the browser. Whippersnapper meaning origin. A whippersnapper is a term for a young, cheeky, overconfident person. The word likely originated in the 17th century as a blend of the two terms whipsnapper, a young idler who snapped whips, and snippersnapper, a term for street rogues. Street rogues? Like people on the street? Street people? Like hooligans? Whipsnapper and snippersnapper. The original meaning is rooted in the idea of someone making a lot of noise but being of little importance. Damn! Wait a minute! Bro, this is a... I bet you this phrase is like... was fire back then. That's it. Yeah, there you go, chat. Some random trivia info. Meaning an insignificant but presumptuous, cheeky person, often a young one. A young person who is seen as overly confident, impertinent, or full of youthful sass. All right. You know, now that I think about it, whenever someone uses the word whippersnapper in, like, I don't know, any media, like a show or something, they usually are saying it, like, in a scolding manner. Like, they'll be like, listen here, whippersnapper! Well, dude, you don't have like 100 tabs open? New window. Chat, come on. This is my stream browser. I'm not sponsored, but my usual browsing is on Opera GX. That's where I monitor the stream. But just to ensure that I don't accidentally dox myself, I keep my Chrome browser nice and neat. But trust me, I can have tabs for days. So, you know, don't test me. All right. Daisy, back to the game. All right. There you go. A random little side quest to learn some trivia. I don't know how you can do that. It causes lag, man. Not on my machine. My machine's beast. I got over 6,000 RAM, and my 8090 Ti Super RTX stream NVIDIA Max is really good. The horror. It's called deal with the lag because I'm too lazy to clean up my tabs. No, because what if you what if you need that tab for something in the future? What am I supposed to do? Bookmark it? Then you're just gonna have 60,000 tabs. Also, yo, Decade PFP, excellent taste. Now I'm gonna clean the tabs. Wait, Decade PFP? What do you what do you mean? Yeah, I need that tab to remind me to do work. True. Dude, if you think it's bad on my computer, wait till you see my work machine. What if I don't want to leave? Then you're being a public nuisance! That means this is private property, the train. So that would mean that she's trespassing and she should be shot on the spot, right, chat? I need a tab to remind you to do work. Buddha's PFP is common writer. Oh! It's a great series. I see what you mean. I wasn't sure what PFP you were referring to. I'm like, my PFP is me. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll call the police. Oh yeah, that's right. I always confuse her with Miranda. Even though they look nothing alike. Aren't they both dual wielders? Oh yeah? Be my guest. I'll take a nap while we wait. Why is she being a nuisance? What? Wake me when they get up here. When they get here. What in the world is going on? Maybe she is a ghost. Strange old lady bee. Miranda only has one SMG. They're both SMG users. I have my debit card customized to have the clip be part of the mask. Oh, Polly the goat. You've been working hard, I see. Aw, see, Soline, you've just been recognized by Polly, and Polly is also very industrious in terms of like the amount. She's basically carrying the ACPU. Polly, finally, what took you so long? Anyways, please do something about this old lady. Damn. Dang, she's even smaller than Soline. I thought Soline was tiny. Okay, to be fair, Brit is on a gigantic stool, and Diesel is just a slender, tall lady. You said she's trying to get off the train even though service is over for the day? That's right. Are you sure she's not trying to hitch a free ride? No, I checked. She has a valid ticket. I see. Well, what if she's trying to stay on the train to, like, ride it back? Wouldn't that require a new ticket? How is Polly's sprite shorter than Soline? That's how short Polly is. She's the head of the police. Take me to her. This way. Soline leads Polly to the last car of the train. Zzz. Okay, for a second there, I honestly, chat, I thought it was going to be a whole thing of, I don't see her. And it's like, oh my god, she's a ghost. That's not the case. This her? Yeah. I tried everything, but I can't get her to wake up. By the end, she was even hurling insults at me. That's harassment. That's a chargeable offense. Halloween already happened. Polly is basically like a chihuahua. Full of energy? Are you saying that as far as like actual threat, it's not so much? Green X Rip? Did you change your name? Or is this just your name on Twitch? How you doing, Green X? That's gotta count as a public nuisance. Or something, right? Yeah, it certainly does. Wait a minute, hold on. Actually, give me a second, chat. Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry, Sorry, Green X Rift. I never changed my name. Okay, I am confused. I am using... Check it out, chat. Okay, don't tell Twitch this, but... for the longest time, even though there's YouTube chatters, they don't show up on my stream. But now, I have it set up where everything is displayed. Don't tell Twitch. It's, that way everyone can join the conversation. Yeah, this is new. Sick. Because I wish I kind of regret, because during the Nikke 3rd anniversary, both chats were like, you know, were flowing pretty actively. And for people on Twitch, it's kind of like, who are you talking to? It would have been cool if everyone was visible. So moving forward, chat, y'all are included on the stream. And saying you have no manners, she's the one who needs some manners. Alrighty, I'll try waking her up. Ahem. Also, I saw a subscription notification. I appreciate it. Wait, where is it? You know what? I don't understand. How come YouTube doesn't have the same type of alerts that Twitch has? It's so much more ceremonious when someone follows on Twitch, but on YouTube it's so like in the background. And I feel like they should change that. Ma'am, could you please wake up? What? Who are you? I'm Officer Polly from the ACPU. Freeze! I received a report from one of the crew members on this train. Apparently, she found you sleeping after the train was done for the day. So, you know how she said she threatened to call the police, and she says, yes, go ahead and try? Well, look, Soline actually brought a police officer. Oh dear heavens. I don't know what's gotten into me. I must have dozed off. What? She acting kind of weird. Have I been keeping you from going home? Yeah? Sorry about that, miss. I'll get off right away. And, officer, I'm sorry you had to come all this way for nothing. What? What are you talking about? It ain't for nothing. You're going to jail! Now that I'm older, these things happen every so often. Oh no, chat. This isn't gonna be a sad story, is it? Oh no. Anyways. Don't worry, chat. This is gonna be happy, right? May I ask where you live? Where are we exactly? Actually, this is the AZX. Oh, okay, so the AZX train refers to the train, but their squad is called Infinity Rail. Which, honestly, Infinity Rail sounds really badass. If anything, you know how, like, if things were different, I think Infinity Rail would have been a really badass name for Honkai Star Rail. Because I don't get Honkai. Now, Honkai I know is the brand name for the Hoyo games. But like, imagine if they just called it Infinity Rail. That would have been a fire name. Nikke plus sad story. Surely that'll never happen. Hey, you know what? I'm going in here. We saw like Soline being all young and cute. So what could go wrong, chat? We're a bit further in from the end of the line. Oh dear, that's so far from my place. Don't worry, I can escort you home. Does Polly have a cop car? Oh my, I really hate to trouble you like this. It's no problem, ma'am. As if the head of the police can escort this old lady home. Does that indicate that the ACPU doesn't have much to do? It's part of my duty as an officer of the law. Wait a second! You're acting totally different from before! You were calling me all sorts of names a while ago, and now you're calling me miss? And before, I couldn't wake up no matter what I did! Wake you up. Anne is also cute and no depression happened. Nodders. Bully just go to with the efficiency. True. I did? Soline. What? Polly approaches Soline and whispers softly. At her age, memories can get a little fuzzy sometimes. Damn! Calling her out for being geriatric. I'm not excusing her behavior, but I think it might be best to let her go home today. Now, dude. Soline wants her behind bars. Look at her. Look at her face. What? I called the police? And you're not gonna do anything? Well, that could be it. I guess there's no reason to get so upset. I'll make sure she gets home safely so you don't have to worry about anything. Isn't it nighttime? Oh yeah, that's right. Maybe it's a different part of the day. So does that mean that Nora over here like slept in the train for the night? Genuinely so much respect for Polly. Hey, you know what? Polly has gotten a lot of screen time. For the most part, the ACPU is looped in on a lot of silly stuff. I would say they had a pretty good involvement in the story in what just happened in the Resident Evil saga. Like, I think Miranda, Query, and Polly got some really good character development, serious character development. Who is Soline Ian's VA again? I like her voice. I'm not sure actually. Okay, just keep her out of trouble. You know what's the best way to keep her out of trouble? Putting her behind bars. Will do. Ma'am? Yes, miss? I'm sorry for yelling. Oh, she has a pouty, blushy face. It's actually pretty adorable. I'm sorry for yelling at you earlier. And thank you for riding with us today. Of course, you're a fine crew member. You know that? That's totally different from what you said earlier. I'll see you around, Soline. Yep, see you. We love accountability. We love apologizers and gratification givers. Reborn Evil is a good character development event for the ACPU. Yep. Soline is such a cinnamon roll. Why? She's greasy and fattening. The next night. Well, if it isn't the locomotive lame brain. Damn! Why she gotta do that to Soline, dude? Soline, pull out your phone and start recording. Gaslighting 100. Accrues duties A. Why is Soline on closing duty again? Is she like on it for like the week before they rotate? Rage baiting 100. She's just too sugared. You know what? So it's kind of funny because for the most part, a lot of Nikkes have like I would consider them code names, like Blanc, Noir. Oh my god, I can't think of any character names after that. Delta. You get what I'm saying? They're like code names. Soline is such a regular name. Like Alice, like there's only a lot of Nikkes don't have like just straight up names, and they have like code names like Soda, Coco, Aid. real recognize real. Nor is a master gaslighter. Rouge, yeah, Rouge is a cool name. I don't know any Soline. Well, I've heard of the name Soline. There's Soline. It's kind of similar to like Solina or Selena, but like, you know, different. Hello again, ma'am. Oh yeah, there's Celine. I guess like I've been pronouncing this as Celine, but it's Soline. That sounds really close. Hello again, ma'am. Like Soline's isn't like an object or you know, a code name. Let's just say that. Why are you talking so nicely all of a sudden? Why don't you mouth off like you did yesterday? I didn't realize that you were unwell. I misspoke yesterday. Unwell? Me? Gasoline? Wait. I have a fanfic character I want to post and blah blah, but it's so unbalanced I feel embarrassed to post it. When you say so unbalanced, what do you mean? Are you talking about like something that would make a really strong Nikke? I'll post it. Let your writer's spirit fly. Yeah, and unbalanced implies that there's a meta for posting. Unwell, me. You really fell for that innocent old lady act I pulled yesterday? What? No shot. No shot. Look at her with a big ass mouth open and Soline blushing. Her mouth when she's talking is so wide. Master Gaslighter, I gotta give up. Yeah, a strong Nikke that could be developed in Eden. Ah. What? Getting caught by the police would be a real pain in the neck. So, how's my acting? I'm a great thespian, aren't I? Ah! What is wrong with this lady? Ha! You should see your face. Absolutely priceless, you little jerk. Let me guess, you're not gonna leave again, even if I tell you to. That's right, I'm not going anywhere. Man, why is she being such a bitch? Yeah, strong peak rage bait. Ah, why are you doing this? Do you not have anywhere else to go? Like, this is like prime squatter on a train. Love of the game, dose of love of the game. You could say that. But you said you were going home yesterday. I did. I have a place where I can eat and sleep. Ah, you're impossible to talk to. Fine, do whatever you want. Do you think Soline at any point like related this information to Diesel or Brid? Plop. Huh? Giving up already? You said you're not leaving, so what else can I do? I'll put up with it today, but I'm telling Diesel and Brid tomorrow. There you go. Why not call the cops again? If you pull another bravura performance like you did yesterday, I'll be the one who ends up looking crazy. Soline, pull out your phone! Do you guys have, like, I don't know, security cameras? Besides, I'd feel bad calling Polly over at this hour. She's got enough on her plate. No, she doesn't. Polly, busy? I can hold out for one night, no problem. Is that so? So you're planning to stay up all night and keep watch on me? Psh, no, I'm gonna lock the doors and leave. That's right. Oh my god. You should. I feel like she should do that. Foolish kid. Fine, do your worst. Do do do. Do do. Oh, she's just being obnoxious. This is legit for the love of the game. Aren't you sleepy? Don't you think it's about time to pack it up? I'm too young to call it quits on life just yet. Oh. No, I'm not gonna bring it up. Not gonna bring it up. What the? That's not what I meant! Wait, are you knitting? Oh my god, what an old person thing to do. Yes, I'm good at many things, especially with my hands. Oh, damn, spicy. I can do just about anything with these puppies. A guy peeks in. Anything? What a show off. Besides, aren't people who are good at knitting supposed to make sweaters or something? So remember from year 1 Nikke that female commanders exist? I conducted created a commander named Valerie with 3 mass-produced Nikkes named Kaylee Attacker, Rin Supporter, and Yvonne Defender. Almost a full squad. At least it can burst. I'm assuming they're burst 1, 2, and 3. What's the point of just making a flat square? You really are a clueless little brat. Now quit bothering me, I can't concentrate. What? She can't concentrate? I thought you were good with your so-called puppies. I won't answer then. Fine by me, I'm happy talking to myself. What a childish brat. Yeah, don't you have games on your phone? Line. Lean. Soline. Huh? Is it morning already? Hehe, that it is. Did you sleep well? Oh, both of them are here. My body's a little stiff, but yeah. What are you doing sleeping here? Wait a sec! Where's that old lady? Old lady? Yes! An obstinate, cranky old lady was sitting right here. Didn't you see her? No. So I see. Do you? So when you're thinking about posting on blah blah, were you posting like a bunch of details? Like, do you have like an image to go along with the thing? She's a burst 3 that gains all benefits from all types. Well, of course that's unbalanced. Mind games are delicious. True. When we arrived, you were the only one here. Wait, hold on. Check this out. You know what will make it balanced? You can have these 3 Nikke squad members, and they're super buff, and they can gains all benefits from all types. But the downside is you can't equip a 4th or 5th Nikke. So in other words, this squad is only 3 members. Well, you and this blanket. Blanket? Wait, this is... Dang it! Oh, she knit... Dude, Nora knitted that blanket. Aww. Aww! She ran off again. Oh my, calm down, Soline. What happened? Please, you gotta believe me! She's frantic. Well, at least Polly met the girl. So it's not like she's like made to think she's delusional or something like that. I was thinking that she was seeing ghosts. Rage baiting with kindness is next level. Yeah, you rage bait, then you kill him with kindness. so they can't do anything bad without like feeling like a jerk. A little while later. So what happened was, sounds like you've been through quite an ordeal. She might show up again tonight. We'll stay here with you. The whole crew! Infinity Rail. Why she's not gonna show up. I'll get into details when I have more time and no longer suck at sketching and drawing. Hey, it's all about practice. Remember at the beginning of the year when I said I'll do more art on stream, and then how several months have passed and I never did art ever? I mean, I did draw that one fan art of the Honkai Star Rail characters in Lethal Company. And I did do a stream where I was showing off like me rigging my VTuber model. But I meant to do more art. And, well, here we are. One of the things I've always wanted to do was actually create an art piece and submit it to the Nikke creator contest. Oh yeah, chat, check it out. Hold on. I haven't had a chance to show this. Whoops, that's not the right. Oh man, okay. I will bring it up on my thing. Daisy, bring up the browser. Daisy, bring up the browser. There it is. Check it out, chat. Check it out, chat. So there's different categories. So there's the video category. So the quarterly creator campaign Q3 results. There's the animation, game video, and then I am on. Wait, what? Oh, it's over here. Oh, you can't see it. Wait, can you? What if I open an image in a new tab? Oh my god, it's so tiny. But check it out! Dozer! I'm a part of the winners for the cosplay category. Dude, chat, there's so many people here that are mutuals. So let me see who we do. So congratulations to Wiz, to Oni, homie from the East Coast that I hope to run into someday. I forgot. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Cohen. I apologize, but you know we've been cosplaying for a while together. Why? There's Lisa's, Lily, Ariella Darling, nice, huge fan of the channel, chat, to say the least. We got Kat, we got oh my god, I forgot her name. Okay, the more I stick here, the more it's falling apart. We got Blorp and Virtual Mew. Again, all people, all mutuals, and you know, huge congrats to everyone. It's pretty cool. I would say, chat, at this point, this is my third time winning, so it's awesome. So this was the post that won. It's basically, it's not even, I have a regular commander in this outfit, but I did a legendary commander version of it. Wonder if any cosplayer would try the Gotcha Skin Blanc. Oh yeah, of course. I wouldn't be surprised if there already is one. I'd search, but I think that would be risky to do on stream. Anyways, Daisy, bring up the game. Back to the game, Daisy. All right. She listens sometimes. Congrats. Thank you. I appreciate it. She might not show up again, but we'll stay here with you. That's right. It wasn't that big a deal, honestly. They can have a sleepover, but I suppose it'd be nice to have you guys around. Yeah, why do they keep letting Soline be by herself? But yeah, I'm glad to share that I am really stoked. And yeah. You know, the next thing I'm hoping to someday win, so there's a category for streamers, and I do try to submit as often as I can, and I hope they recognize me someday. It is nice that I'm winning the cosplay category, so now I'm shooting for the other ones. All right then. When today's service ends, can you hear me, Ingrid? Ingrid, Miss Ingrid, that's kind of out of nowhere. Yes, I can hear you clearly. I know it's sudden, but I need all members of Infinity Rail to report to my office immediately. Right now? Yes. What part of immediately do you not understand, Brid? But the first train is about to depart. This is an urgent matter. Switch to automatic train operation. They can run the trains automatically without any crew members? Oh, if I knew that, I wouldn't like be here at all. I'll be like, just press the button. How long will this take? I can't say for sure, but it's gonna take a while. You know what? This train being fully AI automated would actually seem kind of neat. But I know that Infinity Rail takes a lot of pride in the train, so it's not like they can just leave it purely unattended. If you're uneasy about leaving the train unattended, just send 2 of you over will do. Oh my god! Is this how they leave Soline? Wait, then let Soline go. But this concerns train operation on the surface, so decide fast and get moving. Over and out. Train operations on the surface. Of all vehicles that are needed to go on the surface, I think that the train is such an interesting choice. Because we know that the train can go off rails. It doesn't need a rail. But if that's the case, then why have it be a train? Why not just have it be a bus? Or something that doesn't need rails to begin with. The autopilot won't be empathetic, not gonna lie. You know what I just realized, chat? Brit has a tattoo. Like, you know how she's kind of like dressed up all officey like with a hat and a tie. I mean, granted, she has some crazy side boob. But for except for the side boob action, she is basically modestly dressed. Who am I kidding? I take that back. She is not. But the fact that she has a tattoo is kind of badass. You know, I'd be like, hey, wait, you want to get some drink later, Bridge? It could be coffee because I know you like coffee. That's fine. Train faster and stronger. Oh my gosh. That sounds like a parody of a Daft Punk song. Personally, having to travel with an engaging crew is fun, not gonna lie. She's also part of the alcoholic office lady trio. You're right! Wait, it's her, it's Mana, and who's the other one? Wait, no. I'm closing my eyes. Let me think. Who else drinks with them? Oh my god. Mana. All I can think about is Mana. Eula! Damn. Chat, I am so behind on all the interaction stories in the... What's that called? In the outpost. Alright, after this, I'm gonna smash through 5 stories. Because I think they need to get rid of the five a week limit. I think that's unnecessary. You know what? I'm gonna put that in the next feedback. All I can think about is Mana. So real. Yeah, the 5 stories a week limit doesn't make any sense at this point. I think it's unnecessary. Like, you can't even use gems to oh wait, can you? If you do, then that's kind of lame. I would like to see more outpost interactions. I know, I have like 20. Eula's Tetra unit? She's with isn't she with Emma, or no, Admi and Privity? That's Elysian. What should we do? Sounds pretty urgent, so we should get going as soon as possible. You two should go. Oh my gosh. They created a reason for them not to be here. It's almost like they want... it's because the story is about her being alone with the lady. I get it. Elysian would make sense, but I know Tetra do be making unexpected Nikkes. Yeah, they make it too much. Yeah, have you seen the Tetra roster and how many more Nikkes are in Tetra compared to all the other factions? Or manufacturers? To be more precise. You two should go. But Diesel is the leader, and Brit's the conductor. Diesel's the leader of this group? I always thought it was Brit. Brit always gave me the impression that she was the leader of Infinity Rail. But then again, Diesel is, like, you know, she looks like she would be the focal point. Diesel's the squad leader. I bet you they explained that at some point, but it's been a minute. My son just goated. What can we say? Yeah, he keeps pumping him out. So it makes the most sense for me to stay. Will you be all right dealing with that passenger you mentioned earlier, the old lady? Of course. One more night with her isn't going to change anything. Besides, it's not like she's doing anything dangerous. Yeah, wasting your time. It's like how Maxwell has it together, but Laplace is the leader. Sorry, her name is Laplace. No, wait. Laplace. I said it right the first time. So Tetra is the only manufacturer that doesn't have a worker that works 9 to 5 that is so tired from work. Eula is actually Tetra. All right, we gotta go look at the... Oh, that's right. Wait a minute. Just because they're in the same squad doesn't mean they're in the same manufacturer. True. Because you know why? Because in Exotic, we have Exotic is, or sorry, Jackal is with Missilis, but Viper is with Tetra. Talentum, I believe, is from all different ones. Okay, yeah, that was never the rule. That a squad has to be from the same manufacturer, which I think is kind of cool, actually. Besides, it's not like she's doing anything dangerous, so quit worrying about me. All right, we'll contact the commander and ask him to provide backup. All right, I'm down. Rule of thumb, but not an absolute rule. Absolute, just in case. The commander. You don't have to do that. I can handle this on my own. Damn, dude! Soline doesn't want me around? Fine, girl! You deal with that hag! With us gone, you'll have a lot on your plate. He'll only be here till we get back. Alright. Be careful out there. We will. Take good care of the train. After Diesel contacts me, I head to the train to help Soline. So, what do I need to do? Ahem! I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up! Okay, girly. See this tablet? It shows which seats are reserved and which are empty. If someone's sitting... She's gonna make me do work, chat. Oh my god! How many times does the commander have to do free work? I ain't getting paid enough for this shit. If someone's sitting on the seat marked as empty, check their ticket. She's asking me to do work! Isn't this train, like, have an automatic mode? I think now would be a good time to turn that on and we just sit back and relax. You know, my humble commander opinion. Check the ticket. Got it? Damn, dude. I'm so accommodating. It's sickening. Seems easy enough. If you encounter any rowdy passengers while walking through, politely tell them to quiet down. If it gets out of hand, the security staff at each station for whom we can hand the matter over. Damn. Would the people that work at these stations also be a part of Infinity Rail? Like, is it a part of one big company? Commander is an anomaly with infinity free time. Infinity free time, but not infinity money. That's canonical. We're poor. Like, our commander's salary is not enough to support all these women. Roger that. Diesel and Brit are a bunch of... Also, I'm the commander. I am your commander, and you're the one telling me what to do? Okay, Soline, but just this once. Diesel and Brit are a bunch of werewolves. I told them I can handle this on my own. Anyway, just try not to screw anything up. Hey, don't talk to me like that. I'm not gonna be mean to Soline. Bzz. No seat issues. No loud passengers either. Bzz. Nothing here either. Things are surprisingly calm on the train. Like, who takes a train nowadays? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Commander's lack of credit is always brought up, but then I look at my fat stack of credits. Not gonna lie, chat. There was a time where I did run out of money. So much so I ran out of money before I ran out of core dust. Like, it was actually a strange situation to be in. I couldn't upgrade my my synchronization machine thing. Things are surprisingly calm on the train. There aren't any troublemakers, and I don't see any fare dodgers. Just like Soline said, this is something she could easily have handled on her own. This is the last train for the day, right? Yeah. Whew. What are you doing? Why is she blushing? I'm gonna announce this is the last train. Aren't the announcements usually pre-recorded? Usually, yes, but at the end of the day, the announcement is always delivered live. My voice cracked for the delivered live. It's always Diesel who does it. Looks like you'll have to do it yourself today. That's right. Would you like some help? No! This is my job! I can do it! This is the last train service for today. Please ensure you've collected all your belongings before exiting. We thank you for traveling with us today, and we wish you a pleasant journey. She slammed the phone. Oh, so how was it? Aw, look at me. I'm so nice. Chat, look at this. Aren't I the commander so nice? That was really cool, Soline. Good job. Really? No! You totally blew it! That would have been funny. See, I told you I could do it if I tried! Diesel and Brit are running pretty late, though. That old lady is probably wandering around here somewhere. Old lady? Commander, I know you've been helping me all day, so I hate to ask this, but, you know, it's fine. It's just, it comes with a fee. Could you stick around a little longer? Are your arms getting tired holding your gun sideways like this, Soline? You could put them down. Doesn't she reload exactly like, what's his face? Like Reaper from Overwatch? Of course. Once we arrive at the depot, just follow me. Got it. I follow Soline's lead and head to the very last car of the train. There, I find an elderly woman sitting. You see? There she is again! She's been doing this for days now! Even if I tell her to leave, she refuses to go. What's up, knucklehead? If someone called me a knucklehead, I would actually laugh. I think it's so funny, especially if people usually use it like ironically. I see you brought a handsome young man with you today. Damn, dude. Commander ain't got no break, dude. She seems nice enough to me. Soline's like, I hate you, Commander. How could you say this to me? Just kidding, just kidding. That's hilarious. Commander folding with zero pressure. I'm hitting my vape. Give me a second, chat. I need to restart my complete, continue. I updated my laptop with the latest update. Is it working now? Huh. Welcome. Get started. Are you Oh my god, it's still not charging. Give me a second, chat. I'm doing some technical. I'm gonna shut you down. Shut down. Sure, you wanna shut down, reopen, shut down. No. Come on! Man, my laptop has been acting up, chat. So you two are my watchdogs today. You really slept like a log yesterday. The big ass mouth right here. That was... Today's announcements sound different from usual. The other girl has such a pretty voice, but you were stuttering and quivering like crazy. It sounded terrible. Nora! Oh my gosh! What is your deal? She's so mean, chat! Stop flapping your gums and get lost! You've been hanging around here for 3 days straight. Don't you have any family waiting for you? Or like a caretaker? Or, I don't know, a jail cell to go back into? Family? Who knows? Oh no. Hater Hall of Fame. Hate, 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 hate. Maybe things would have been better if I did. Don't you start with that pitiful act. Damn, Soline ain't gonna let up. Maybe was not loved when she was young. I'm not falling for that this time. I know this may be hard to believe, but I'm still single. Damn, Commander, she's right here. I feel like that was like an open invitation for the Commander. Come on, Nora, let's go home. Got any decent guys to introduce me to? Wow. Wow. Huh? Your friend here seems like a good catch. Ha ha ha. What are you on about, you crazy old lady? Wait. I like how completely unfazed by that. It's almost like the Commander's used to it by now. Wait, she's been doing this for 3 days? Yes! She doesn't even listen to a single word I say. Maybe she's a descendant of Red Adidas. Ma'am, could you tell us your name? My name? It's Nora. Got it. I'm Dozer! And this is Soline. Soline doesn't like this. She's like, oh my god, I can't believe I brought you here. You're embarrassing me in front of this stranger. I wish you were here, Commander, to witness this embarrassing, vulnerable moment in my life. I didn't say you could tell her my name. Wow. Quite right. And now I learned a name I didn't even care about. Wow! It doesn't change the fact that you're still just a brat. Ah! Well, at least I, the Commander, am witnessing this. She's acting like crazy. Ha 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 ha! Tell me, Nora, why have you been staying on the train after hours? Come on, Commander! Are you gonna, surely you're not gonna let her talk to Soline like that. At least acknowledge the fact that Soline is kind of getting bullied right now. And at least reassure Soline that she's not crazy. Tell me, Nora, why have you been staying on the train after hours? Don't know, it's all a little fuzzy. Maybe if you treat me to dinner, it'll jog my memory. See, she's always spouting nonsense like this. Oh my gosh. Chat, if the Commander offers dinner to Nora, I'm a freak out. Should we call Polly again? The way you're calling this young man seems rather strange. The way you're calling this young man seems rather strange. Are you a Nikke? Yeah? I like how it's not assumed. What of it? Damn. And this young man is your commander. Yes. I see. What is this? She has a new expression, chat. Tch. What? You got something against Nikkes? I haven't really thought about it, but now that you mention it, I guess I'm not too fond of them. Damn, what a bitch. Get off the train! I knew you were a pain, but you're way worse than I expected. Commander, chime in! So, Commander, do you want me to get off the train too? Why am I being so, like, I don't know, reasonable with her? Well, if it's, like, I'm not gonna be offended on Soline's behalf. Come on, dude, stick up for your Nikke. Well, if it's late at night and the train needs to finish its run... I see. So this is the end of the line. Fine then. Since this strapping young lad asked nicely, I guess I'll go. Huh? You're actually leaving? Yes. It seems this train can't take me where I need to go. What? What do you mean by that? Never you mind. I'm leaving. Step, step. Ah! This lady is driving me insane. She was stubborn as hell, and then she just up and leaves like it's nothing. Seriously, that old lady's gotta be nuts. I still think it's crazy that the commander is not acknowledging the fact that this whole interaction just happened. Do you think this is the last we'll see of her? Not a chance. Tomorrow she'll be sitting there again, acting like nothing's ever happened. Like nothing ever happened. Oh right. I forgot to give this back to her. What's that? A blanket? Calm, unbothered, nonchalant commander. Dude, he has patience for days. Beats me. She spent all day knitting it yesterday. She must have put it on me while I was sleeping. Isn't it hideous? Okay, Soline. I'll give it back tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for helping me out, Commander. Finally beat that old lady for once. Phew! Glad I could help. Empty train. Sorry, Soline. Looks like we'll have to visit boss again today. I like how there's just a random, arbitrary decision to just completely bench Diesel and Brid from the story. Oh boy, guess these talks will take a bit longer than expected. That's no problem. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. Huh? You seem awfully chipper today. Yeah, that's because I finally got the old lady to leave yesterday. Alright, got a dip. Hope you enjoyed the story. Alright, Sanguish, thanks for stopping by. Hope to catch you in the next one. But she might be back again today. Glad to hear you got her to leave. We'll try to finish things up as quickly as possible. If the ideas being discussed right now get implemented, I'm sure you'll be happy about it too. In the meantime, take care of the train as best as you can. Got it. You can count on me. This is the last train of service for today. Please ensure you collected all your belongings before exiting. We thank you for traveling with us today and wish you a pleasant journey. She did it without stuttering, chat. Good job, Soline. Clap it up. Clap it up. Click. Whew. That was way better than yesterday. Yesterday, my voice was stuttering and quivering like nobody's business. I can't wait to shove this in that old lady's face. A while later. Alright, let's get started. Car 1, no trash, no lost items, all clear. Lights out, car 1. One by one, the lights in the carriage start to go out. No issues here. Now for the last car. This one always takes the longest for the lights to go out. Soline continues down the aisle of the carriage. Come on, you old lady. Soline moves closer to the back of the last row of the seats. I knew you'd be here again! Soline turns to face the window seat at the end of the carriage. Just as I thought. Huh? Wait, why are they playing this music right now? This is This is a kind of a mix between hopeful and sorrowful music. Huh? Nobody's here. Ah! I get it! You're hiding somewhere to scare me, aren't you? Alright, come on out! Is she really not here? Now that I think about it, where could an adult even hide in this carriage? So she really decided not to come. Whew! I finally shook her off. What a relief. So, I could really turn the lights off. The last light of the train goes out. Well, I still need to return that blanket. Dark train. Oh no. So, chat, someone's running up on the commander's room. That's never a good thing. Oh my god. What? What is it? Commander, are you there? The door's gonna break. Oh, hang on. I'll put on some pants. Commander, something's wrong. She hasn't shown up for days. Who? The old lady. The one who stayed on the train the other day and kept saying weird stuff. I thought she'd come back soon, but it's been almost a week and she still hasn't showed up. I thought you wanted her to stop coming around. Of course I did! But she left me this blanket. Oh, she's using the blanket as an excuse. And I still need to return it to her. And also, you're worried about her, aren't you? Okay, fine, yes! I mean, think about it. That lady was a real spitfire. Even when I called the police, she kept coming back. Now for her to suddenly vanish without a word, especially considering her age, I can't help but wonder if something bad happened. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Alright, let's go find her. It's not like I have anything better to do. Or, you know, and of course we all know the commander has infinite free time. Really? Thank you, Commander. But the arc is massive. How are we supposed to find a single person? Maybe she's still taking the train? Truly such a cinnamon roll. Right? Maybe she is. Maybe she isn't. It's not like we can check every single passenger on every train. What are you talking about? You make it sound like the train houses like 500 people. And aren't we checking the ticket of every person? I don't know. Is there a way to check the passenger records? Maybe we can find her name there. Hey, you're right! I can look it up! She said her name is Nora, right? Yeah, she did. Let's go check right away. A feisty cinnamon roll indeed. Alright. According to this tablet, it should be... Found it! Soline shows me a tablet. Displayed is a list of train times, seat numbers, passenger names which have been partially censored. We can't see the full names? No, it's for privacy reasons. Full names, ages, and addresses are partially censored by default. Well, makes it a little harder. Even so, we might be able to find passengers with similar names. I mean, how many Noras are out there? I feel like she's probably the only one. It'll be cross-check names that match in my work. What's wrong? Is it too much to ask? No, I just like how motivated you are. Let's give it a shot. All right. Please refrain from making phone calls inside the train carriage. Sorry. Let me hit my vape real quick. Oh, I also have my handy dandy. Yum. All right. If necessary, you may use the passageways between carriages. Names that end with Ra. C37. Here! Wow, what a beautiful view. Gotta take a lot of pictures. Hey, new type. Thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate it. Wait. There should be a way to call it out. But I appreciate you following. Nope, not her. Next is seat A07. Nope, not her. Soline and I spent the entire day going around the train. The entire day? How big is this train? Checking the seat passengers with similar names, but we can't find Nora. Like, they legit make this train sound like it's like huge and long. Like my... But we can't find Nora. Ahem. This is the last train service for today. Please ensure you collected all your belongings before exiting. We thank you for traveling with us today and wish you a pleasant journey. You're getting the hang of this. Thanks. I don't know what's going on, but Diesel and Bridge are still caught up with the boss. So now I've done this a few times. I'm not so nervous anymore. Huh. I started a whole bunch on the first day and the old lady made fun of me. Aww. If she heard me now, she'd be shocked. Hee hee hee. Aw, she cares, chat. ... Anyways, we'll call it a day. And resume the search tomorrow. What? I didn't sign up to do this for multiple days, Soline! I like how she just assumes I'm gonna keep helping her. I got stuff to do! Like, I don't know, reclaim the surface? I think the AZX is a long cargo passenger train hybrid now. I guess so. I'm trying to think back to... You remember when the train appeared on the surface during that one crucial moment? So... It didn't seem that long before. All I'm saying is that they said it took all day to check every passenger. I don't think... Even if you think about a train right now, a long passenger train, it's not going to take all day to look at every single carriage and see, nope, that's not the old lady. You know what I mean? Dewey? Yes. I don't know where you're. It's in the. Are you caught up in the story? It's pretty early on. We're talking like, I don't know, chapter 12 or something. It happened a while ago. All right. Once again, the last lights of the train go out. Looking for the old lady A. Bang. This won't do. We don't even know if she's still riding the trains or not. Oh my god. Now she's obsessed. She's obsessed, chat. We can't rely on this half-baked information. I am so patient. I'm just going along with Soline at this point. Chapter 13 during Modernia's comeback mission. I think only the front is running around during that time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, in essence, if you let go of the rest of the carriages, like, you just have this really advanced, like, front car that can, like, that is all terrain, essentially. Alright, but how else are we supposed to find her? Has she interacted with anyone else? Ah! I know! We could talk to Polly! She took the old lady home once. Wait, that's a great idea. You know what? I didn't even think of that. So if we talk to Polly, we can find out where she lives. Let's go. Wow. Would she... I'm afraid I can't help you. Is Polly like... Nah. That would be a violation of privacy. What? Why not? A police officer can't indiscriminately share a citizen's personal information. It's against the law. Well, okay, but it's just that she left this blanket behind, and so I thought I should return it to her. Ah, I see. Give it to me. Oh no, Soline's like, what? No, I don't want to give it to you. I want to give it back. Huh? I'll treat it as a lost item. No, I can't do that. Someone left this behind on the train. It's up to me to return it to her. Oh, it's a matter of pride, chat. Of course. I'm just scared something bad might have happened to her. She is pretty old after all. Alright, I understand. Huh? You mean you'll tell me her address? I'd love to help, but I don't know her address myself. What? Really? That day, I only escorted up to the alley entrance. She insisted she could walk on her own from there, so I gave her a life alarm. Wow! She got a free life alarm out of that? Hey, that's a W. Don't those cost money? Gave her a life alarm and let her go on her way. Life alarm? Oh, you mean those medical devices that can alert the police for you? Correct. But we haven't received any signals from it, so I don't think anything serious has happened to her. I could point you in the direction of that alley, but that's about all I can do for you. Really? Thanks a million, Polly. Don't mention it. Commander, if you sense anything is amiss, contact me right away. Will do. Will do. Commander, let's go quick. Oh my god. She grabs my wrist and starts running. Yo, I'm only human. She crushes it from excitement. Chat, these cutscenes are getting shorter and shorter. I'm getting worried. What? Alley entrance. This looks like the outer rim. This is the alley entrance. I suppose we can't just walk around shouting her name, right? I doubt the neighbors would appreciate that. Right. Let's just wait here. Maybe she'll pass by. Alright. Soline fiddles with the blanket, constantly scanning her surroundings. Is that her? No. Soline. Yes? Oh, that's... Wait, no, that's a guy. Why are you so determined to find this woman? Yeah, only human with Wolverine levels of healing factor. True. That is true. Huh? What do you mean? You barely know her. The few times you've seen her, all she's done is make things difficult for you. It's because... You don't know. Not really, no. Do I need a reason? Damn! Wait, that's a good retort. It may be worth taking some time to think it over. You may end up figuring something out. We stake out the alley late into the night. Damn, dude. I spent... Isn't this like 3 days doing this? What? Am I taking out vacation days for this? But we don't see anyone resembling Nora. Maybe she took a tumble inside her house. Damn! Oh, she said... And she couldn't physically press the life alarm. Or maybe she's a bit of a recluse and hasn't come out at all. I guess that'd be a relief. Huh? Good grief! I haven't met such a stubborn old lady in a long time. Huh? Stubborn old lady? Hey! Excuse me! This woman you just mentioned, was she dressed ostentatiously and had long hair? Yeah, that's right. Do you know her? I believe it's the woman that I've been looking for. Where is she? Well, this is perfect timing. Maybe you'll be able to get through to her. Is something wrong? Follow me. A guard leads us to the entrance of a building's rooftop. Huh? She's here? Yeah. No matter how much I ask her to come down, she won't budge. I'll wait down here while you try to talk some sense into her. You're not coming with us? No, I'm tapping out. I've already had it up to here with that lady, so it's up to you now. How much did she put him through? Alright, here we go. Whoosh. Oh wait, I don't think I've ever seen this background before. Did they just take a picture of the arc and put like a rooftop? Alright, chat, think of it. Look how big this is. So if these are definitely skyscrapers. So using that scale, This is definitely like at least the size of a county. That could easily house like 4 million people. Damn, dude, how long would it have taken us to dig out an entire huge underground cave this size? You know what I mean? Man, this wind is brutal. Where is she anyway? We're indoors. Soline and I circle around the expansive rooftop, searching for Nora. I can't see very well, it's too dark. Huh? What? Do you see her? There she is. Hey, Nora. I thought we were supposed to have a little dinner date. Where were you? Hey, old lady! Nora is perched precariously on the edge of a rooftop railing. The reason behind the sad eyes. Down. What are you doing? Get down from there! Oh, goodness, you scared me. Why are you screaming like a banshee for? I'm just sitting here enjoying myself. Huh? Aren't you that dunderhead train attendant? What are you doing here? Never mind that! Just get down from there, will you? Jeez Louise! I finally managed to get that guard off my back and now you come rolling in. Why can't people just leave me alone? Wow. It's the nerve of this lady, right, chat? What if I refuse to come down? What then? You're gonna call the police on me again? No! I'm not gonna call anyone. I mean, I'm here. So please, just come down so we can talk, okay? Huh? Why do you look so nervous? It's way too dangerous to be sitting there. Dangerous? Oh, I see. I can see why people would see this and get the wrong idea. Alright, alright. I'll come down. Huh! Be careful! Whoopsie daisy, my foot slipped. But that's not a problem. See, I made it down safe and sound, hee hee. Are you crazy? You think this is funny? I thought you were about to do something drastic. Oh my gosh, Soline is actually crying. Huh? What's gotten into you? Why are you crying all of a sudden? Oh, Soline's just straight up sobbing. Oh, come on, stop crying. I'm not good at dealing with people when they cry. Nora looks at me flustered. I raise my arm and make a reassuring patting motion. What a mess. Looking uncertain, Nora awkwardly reaches out with both arms. And after a moment's hesitation, she settles on using one hand to give Soline a rough pat on the head. Alright, that's enough crying. Only then can I make sense of what you're saying. You should be the one talking! You owe us an explanation. What the hell were you thinking doing something that dangerous here? Why should I have to explain myself to you? You're the one who came after me. I was just minding my own business. Ah! Dang it, you got a point, which makes it even more annoying. What's with you two coming up here and ganging up on me anyway? Oh my gosh, I'm just standing here. I can't explain it, but when you stopped coming, I got worried. I wondered if something had happened to you or if I'd been too rude before. Aww. That's Chad, that's adorable. That's so wholesome. Oh, and this blanket. Why did you leave it behind? I waited for you to come back, but you never did. I left it because it's yours, you numbskull. Numbskull. That's another good one. Blockhead, knucklehead, numbskull. These are all good. What? You mean this is a gift? Yeah, if you're hell-bent on returning it, I won't stop you. No, you said it was meant... No, you said it was meant for me after all. So let me get this straight. You got attached to me, and when I didn't show up, you got all worked up, right? Okay, Nora. Okay, don't be mean. Don't be mean to Soline. Come on. We spent 3 days looking for her! Listen, kiddo. I'm no spring chicken, but I'm not as frail as you seem to think. Hold on. Is it because I look like your late grandma or something? I certainly hope not. I can't stand that cliched melodrama crap. No, that's not it. After what the commander said, I started thinking about why I wanted to find you. It's just, every time I saw you sitting in that empty train staring out the window with a dejected look in your eyes, you seemed so sad. That's what got to me. Our train, the AZX, is supposed to be something that brings joy to people. Soline, it's public transportation. So, can you tell me? Why is there such sadness behind your eyes? Why were you up on this rooftop, sitting on the ledge with the same sorrowful look? Oh my gosh. Okay. Ha ha! She has mouth for days. I'm taking a screenshot of this. It must be preserved. I had you pegged for a lunkhead who only knew how to yell at people. Turns out you got a brain between those ears after all. Alright. Where should I start? I can't recall how many years it's been since I came to the Ark. Before all that, I remember vividly the days when I traveled the surface, wild and free. Oh my god, she really is that old. She on that evergreen shit, dog! You know what? It might slow down your aging, but like, I feel that the mind has its own age, you know? Can it slow down the deterioration of your mental state? Excuse me. Before all that, I remember vividly the days when I traveled the surface, wild and free. Back then, traveling the world was everything to me. But life came to a complete halt the moment I entered the Ark. Am I not going to address the fact that she is that old? Is it normal for people to be this old and not die? I guess so. Maybe the upper echelon of the Ark all uses evergreen. So you feel trapped here. You hit the nail on the head, young man. Tell me something. What? Have you ever been to the surface? Yeah, I've been there. Multiple times. How many times? Well, I've never really counted. I'm jealous. Just once would have been enough for me, but I never got that chance. Bro, we have elevators. I could literally take her to the surface right now. I don't think it's allowed, but I think I'll figure it out. That's why I never really liked the Nikkes. They can easily get something that's forever out of my grasp. It's not like we're there on vacation. We risk our lives up there. I was willing to risk my life as well. In order to reach the surface, I'd gladly put my life on the line. It's always my dream to take my last breath up there. Even if that meant being torn apart by a rapture. Damn, that's grim, chat. But as the decades passed, I began to realize something. This insignificant life of mine would end here, trapped inside the Ark. Did you ever think about becoming a Nikke? Wait, Soline, that's not... You know what? I wouldn't wish someone to become a Nikke. When I was young, I still held on to the hope that this would have all been resolved soon. By the time I realized that wasn't going to be the case, I was too old to become a Nikke. Right, the age limit. Oh yeah. How about becoming a commander? Since you're so, she mentioned earlier she's not so fragile. I like how, like, as if that's something that's within her wheelhouse to actually do. You know, we're part of the military. We have to go through, like, some kind of boot camp, don't we? How about becoming a commander? There are female commanders now. We need to see a story with a female commander. That storyline would be fire. I feel like that would flesh out this world a little bit more. Like, imagine one story dedicated to just like let's say we have a new squad, right? But oh wait, in this game, because we pull on the banner, technically speaking, all the Nikkes that we have are all belong to us, the commander. So if we have a female commander, that implies that she has Nikkes that can't be ours. There are female commanders now, but when I was younger, it was a position reserved solely for men. Ah. I convinced myself that this was my punishment, so I tried to resign myself to my fate. But now that the end is near, I suppose I wanted to still take one last ditch effort. I wonder if riding the train might take me wherever I needed to go. Perhaps it would lead me to my destination. After all, the train is the only real means of transportation here inside the Ark. Is it? Like, we got cars here, right? I quickly realized how much of a fool I was being, so I stopped. I did a cruel thing to you, kid. Then, what were you doing on the rooftop? Just looking at the sky. When you look at the sky, up at the sky from a high place, you feel a greater sense of freedom. It reminds me of the old days. Even though the sky here isn't real, that's what I was thinking of creating. Oh, I see what you mean. Like, as far as, like, female commander. Hey, what's with the long face? Coming to the Ark was my choice. It's what allowed me to live this long. I've experienced my fair share of joy and happiness throughout my life. And not only that, I'm still making new friends, even at this age. Oh, so she's fine then. You would think that they make her out to be like a loner, like where all her friends are dead. Even at this age. Huh. You wanna be my friend? Why wouldn't I? What makes someone qualified to be your friend anyway? Aww. Huh? I've really never thought about that before. Having shared experiences you can look back on? I'd say chatting on an empty train checks that box. Or making plans together? Alright, let's meet again on the last train 1 week from now. See you then. Really? You'll come? Sure. Thank you for coming to find me, Soline. Oh, this is so wholesome. Oh, chat. I have my guard up. I can't let my guard down, chat. You remembered my name. Of course. I'm not that far gone just yet. Thanks for the blanket, by the way. It's really pretty and well made. Commander comes in and say, "What? I thought you said it was hideous." Wasn't it just a flat square to you before? You remember that? How petty. The ticket's destination A. Oh, you managed to convince her to come down. She wouldn't budge an inch when I was talking to her. Shut your trap, will you? I understand that she may be uncooperative, but it's not right to leave someone alone sitting on the ledge like that. Wow, we're reprimanding the guard? Huh? What are you talking about? I didn't know she was near the ledge! Hey, lady, you told me you were just up on the roof for some fresh air. That's exactly what I was doing. I wanted to enjoy the breeze for a bit before heading back down. If something happened to you, I'd be out of a job! So what? You can find another one. Ah. How did you manage to convince this stubborn old lady to come down anyway? It wasn't easy, but it was a fun challenge. She actually makes a lot of good points. What? Sorry, I'll apologize on our behalf. Come on, Nora. Yeah. Soline and Nora head out, off side by side. I feel like I'm third wheeling it now. And a few days later... Phew! What is going on? Why am I so nervous? Why am I here? Why am I still a part of this? It's like you're in love or something. Damn. What are you talking about? I'm just worried. That's all. What if she doesn't show up? I even prepared a gift. Aww. That's so wholesome! Oh, what kind of gift? It's a little embarrassing to show, but... well, since you're a commander... The commander... You think she'll like it? I thought it would be a nice gesture in return for the blanket. Aw, I think she'll love it. Hehe, really? That's a relief. Alright, it's time. Commander, just a moment. Do we get to know what the gift is? This is the last train service for the day. Please ensure you collected all your belongings before exiting. The AZX is a train meant to inspire joy in our passengers for those who are... Oh wait, I thought she was done. Or I thought she was still going. For those who are really happy and for those who may be feeling down. Oh, she is still doing the announcement. We hope you will carry that happiness with you when you disembark. We thank you for traveling with us today and wish you a pleasant journey. Ah, she spruced it up a bit. Put a little bit more meaning in her sentence or her announcement. Click. So, how was it? It was perfect, Soline. Hehe, thanks. Well, shall we go meet Nora? Chat, honestly, I kind of want to do her Bond story now. The new Soline. Alright. Okay, car 1. No trash. Clear. Lights out. 121. The lights in the carriage start to go out. And then... Phew. Last car. I'm going in. Step, step. Soline walks confidently towards the spot where Nora always sat before. There in that seat. Okay. I was nervous for a second. There you are. You laid it on thick with that announcement, don't you think? A familiar face appears. You know what? Chat, this is like as slice of life as it gets. I am oddly invested. Nora! You really came! Of course I did. I realized it wasn't and it hasn't exactly been long, but how have you been? I've been good, and you? Oh, just the usual. I see. What's with you? Why are you acting like a nervous puppy? It's just... Well, I thought it wouldn't feel right not to give you something in return for the blanket, so I prepared a gift. Oh, looks like we had the same idea. Wait, she had a gift too? I also prepared something. What? But that means I'll be getting 2 gifts from you. So what? We're friends, aren't we? Oh, this is so wholesome. Chat, my guard. I gotta keep my guard up. Gotta keep my guard up, chat. And not all gifts have to be material, you know. Anyways, it was a bit cringy. But all in all, that was a pretty solid announcement. I take it you did that for me. Soline. No! I made that announcement for all passengers. What? Not everything's about you, Nora. I made an announcement for all passengers on our train. Okay, if you say so, she says with her big ass mouth open. Here, take this. Nora hands Soline a large paper bag. Whoa, what's that? It's huge! I wonder what's inside. I told you, I'm pretty good with my hands. It took a lot of work to get it done in a week. Wait one moment. I'll be right back. Soline dashes into another carriage. I mean, shouldn't I feel like this should be a private moment between them two. Why am I here? You know, in the beginning of the story, it was just through Soline's point of view. And then the commander came in to help as like a third party. But now that they're all settled down, I feel like Soline and Nora should have some alone time, don't you think? Anyways, what'd you give her? A new uniform. The one she's wearing now is too dull and doesn't suit her at all. So I made something a little brighter for her. You know how Mrs. Miss was like big on like being a producer for like performers and stuff? Is Nora like some hotshot like fashion designer or something? Made something a little brighter for her. That must have taken a lot of work. Not at all. In fact, it felt good to really focus on something again. Back in my traveling days, I would cook my own meals and tailor my own clothes. I was always good with my hands, so I decided to make a living out of it. I'm in the process of closing up shop, so I'm glad I got to make this before the curtain call. She's closing up her business? ... She just straight up put it on? Dude, she got her a hat. She got, like, I'm assuming that she got her this bell and this bag, right? You know what, chat? I always thought that this version of her was some version of her in the past or something. So this is present day Soline. You know, honestly, it's because it looks so, like, obviously she got a big ass jacket. Wait, this actually is a really cute look though. Big jackets on girls, I think looks pretty cute. Not so much for guys. How do I look? Does it suit me? I like how she just straight up put it on. It looks perfect on you. Really? Mm-hmm. I had to guesstimate the size, but it looks like I still got it. You look beautiful. Wait! That's a straight up compliment from Nora. I think that's the first compliment. And it sounds like a very sincere one at that. Thank you so much. I never thought I'd receive a gift like this. Well, it wouldn't make sense for you to expect it. When girls use our clothes, they look small and cute, not gonna lie. True! Hee hee hee. Phew. Deep breaths now, Soline. Nora. Yes? This might not seem like much compared to the blanket in this outfit, but I did prepare a gift for you too. Aw, she looks so cute, chat. Come on. Aw. Swish. What's this? A train ticket? Yep. But the destination is blank. That's right. The AZX was built to travel to the surface. On surface. However, that doesn't mean it can take ordinary people up there. The AZX can only head up to the surface under special circumstances. But if, and this is a big if, the day comes when we can go to the surface again, go ahead and write your destination on that ticket. If you do, we will take you there. Promise. Wow! This is the most wholesome, cute, adorable interaction ever! Aw, you know what? This is good on Soline for this. This is good screen time for her. You mean I can use this ticket to go back? Yes! I don't know when it'll happen. It might take an incredibly long time. But I promise you, AZX conductors never break their promises to passengers. That's alright. I got used to waiting. I've spent decades waiting without a shred of hope. If there's even a tiny sliver of a possibility, I can wait as long as it takes. Thank you, Soline. You've given me a reason to keep going. This is so good! This has no business being this good! This is supposed to be some random slice of life palate cleanser after the Nikke's 3rd anniversary. Chat, I'm gonna take a quick second here. I know I'm not done with the story yet. I don't know what to expect. But for like the ending. Also, you know what? I feel she has long hair. I feel like she would have been good with like short hair. I think that would have been a good look for her. But you know what? I've seen my fair share of slice of life scenarios in other games. I don't get how Nikke can consistently put out an event like this and have me be captivated. Like I'm saying it's not an anniversary event, to be sure. This is as slice of life as it gets. But like, I don't know. It's all about, they do a really good job with their story structure, and in a way that that me, the player, can be so invested in something like this. I think they did a really good. Oh my! I'm starting to get into a review. I'm not even done with the story yet, but I don't know. I feel like they can take this slice of life, wholesome. There's no stakes here. This is literally a back and forth between these two characters. Honestly, chat, if there was something I would change, I would just have the commander not be here. This should be a private conversation and interaction between these two. But like, my point is that I don't know. I thought this writing was still so good for something so banal. You know what I mean? You're giving me a reason to keep going. I can't thank you enough. Nora presses her forehead against the ticket Soline has given her, as if she's praying to something. Look at her, she's like all wide-eyed. Are you crying? Oh geez, don't do that. I'll start crying too. Who said I was crying? It's true, I'm moved, but I'm not crying. I ran out of tears a long time ago. Aww. You make it sound like you've been through it. You know what? All things considered though, Nora has lived a very privileged life. I mean, look at her. She's got a freaking gigantic fur cape. So, you know, obviously, yeah, she probably likes to travel. She doesn't like being trapped in the Ark. But, you know, there's people in the Ark who have way worse circumstances. She's got a maid, apparently. I'm pretty sure she makes a lot of money being a stylist or a fashion designer. This is a tradition greeting from a country I used to live. A traditional greeting from the country I used to live. If you place your forehead against an object, it imbues it with the soul. If you do the same with a person, it blesses them. Oh, that's fascinating. Wait, that's kind of a neat cultural custom. Bald man sacrificed his hair to get to this level of storytelling. Hey, you know what? He hasn't stopped cooking. Him, and you know what? It's usually with a game like this, it's usually a writing staff. So everyone on the narrative team over on Shift Up still have not stopped cooking. Yes, it's almost gone now, but this world used to be filled with so many cultures and traditions. If I ever get a chance, I'd love to share what I've learned in my travels. Damn, that sounds like, you know, that's probably a good glue for their friendship. You know, they're very different people, obviously. But you know what? I feel like someone like her, she probably has a lot of stories to share to Soline, and someone like Soline, I'm pretty sure would eat it all up. Please do, tell me everything. Ah. Oh, yes, seeing your eyes sparkle with that reminds me of my younger days. It's been ages since I felt blood pumping through my veins like this. I'm ready to face a brand new day with a new smile. I hope you feel the same. I certainly do. The AZX, which has spread joy to so many of its passengers, now keeps its light on brightly after the last service has ended. It seems to invite those who are lost to come in anytime and to help themselves to a dose of happiness before leaving. Is this supposed to be blank ticket end? Wait, that was so good! Did y'all, like, gaslight me into thinking that this is gonna be a sad story? Oh, wait, don't say anything, don't say anything. I got... Chat, we got one final... We got one final
Shall I put
story.
my luck to the test?
Give me a second. I haven't finished this yet.
Well,
All right, chat. Right, going straight to the epilogue. Chat. This was a really nice story. Okay? I don't want any... This is a nice, wholesome, happy story. Something to cheer us up, right? They're not gonna throw a curveball at us, are they? Alright. Epilogue time, chat.
It was a great ride.
Okay, here we go. A few days later. Daisy reset me. I need to be ready. Soline, you're finally done talking with Ingrid. Bro, that's like what, 2 weeks? That took forever and a day. Thanks for taking care of everything while we were gone. It must have been exhausting. Yeah, I feel like she should get some overtime. Oh, is she gonna keep this outfit on moving forward? You know what? It's not like I didn't like her other outfit, but this is, I don't know, this was cute. Hehe. It wasn't the easiest thing in the world, but I had fun. She looks cute. Did she have this much hair? By the way, what happened to the old lady you mentioned before? Oh, her? She and I became friends. Hehe. No kidding. Also, is that a new uniform you're wearing? Yep. Nora made it for me. What do you think? It's adorable! A big upgrade from your previous uniform. And it seems your professionalism has increased as well. Huh? What do you mean? Have you not taken a look at the suggestion box? No. As I know, passengers don't often leave comments. I like her side eye. I checked it once a week while you both were gone, but that's it. Well, take a look at this. Brit hands a tablet to Soline. I was exhausted when I got on the last train, but that heartwarming announcement really moved me. It took a while for me to warm up to the new voice giving the announcements, but I think I actually like it more than the previous one now. Oh no! Diesel was the one that made the announcements before. Are you saying that Soline is better than Diesel now? So full of energy, it really lifts my spirits. There are plenty more like this. Are they all about me? Look at her face. That's right. Many passengers think highly of you. You really know what you're doing, Soline. I'll leave the announcements to you from now on. She's like, wait, I don't know if I want to do that. All right, no problem. If you need help with anything, just let me know anytime. Will do. By the way, what took you so long with those talks? Didn't they have something to do with train services on the surface? Ah, yes. We almost left out the most important news. Brace yourself for this one, Soline. Okay. They found a fully intact railway on the surface. Further inspection revealed that the tracks stretched on for a significant distance. Whoa! This indicates that freight trains must have traveled along those rails in the past. We concluded that there may be considerable resources and materials waiting to be discovered. Is this a hint to basically the next update? So, the AZX is heading up to the surface. Are you serious? Yes, it's true. And that's not all. After going over the expected railway route, we preemptively determined that it's a relatively safe area. So we'll be able to bring along a small number of Wait, why? Wait, hold on. That ties up a little too neatly. So we'll be able to bring up a small number of civilians. What? Is that really possible? Are you sure it's not dangerous? We want to show the public that the surface is becoming safer thanks to the central government's efforts. Sending the AZX up to the surface is a perfect opportunity to do that. If this succeeds, public opinion will improve significantly. It would be a light in the dark for those who have given up hope. After all, many citizens still wish to return to the surface. I know that all too well. How will we decide who gets to go? We'll be holding a lottery. Each person can only submit one ticket through the app. Oh, come on! We gotta have at least... We gotta be able to... We should be able to prioritize someone. Or at least pick our own VIP, right, chat? However, to be eligible, they must agree not to hold us accountable in the event of injury or death. Even if selected, the winners are permitted to withdraw at any point before departure. I see. Diesel, Brid, I have a request. Nora. ... My destination. What's going on here? There's no way they could have been waiting. They could have been waiting there this whole time, even for those knuckleheads. But still, I just want to make sure. Nora picks up the pen. Terminus. With that, the empty destination field is filled in. Terminus. Interesting. That's a place on the surface? Do you think that's a tiny little hint of where we might be going next? Finally, I'm really going back. Blank ticket. Terminus ticket to be continued. Wait, is that the name of the next event? My theory is that it will connect to Reclamation Site 01. Interesting. Oh my god. That whole moment I was at the edge of my seat like, dude, there's no way she's gonna freaking die on us, is she? Okay, we're good. Chat, we're good. We actually are good. Chat. Oh, sorry, not chat. Daisy, bring up the browser. Daisy, bring up the browser. Alright. Is the next event called Terminus? Terminus ticket! Wait, should we watch... Chat, should we watch the POV? Or POV. The promotional video? Alright. We're gonna check out... Theme song. Oh. Sorry. That was loud. You know what? I have been so behind. Chat, we are going to check out some Nikke stuff today, right now. Okay? Okay? Oh, okay, no. Whoop, I scrolled too far. I want to look at this comic. Like, again, I'm so... Wait, Gucci. I am so spoiler adverse that I'll ignore stuff just to make sure I don't get spoiled. 4-panel comics episode 79. Warm fingers, warp the yarn around your fingers and you're all set to knit. They're all knitting together? Then focus on how the knitting needle moves. Whoa, okay. Keep repeating this and you'll finish knitting a scarf. Oh no, Soline's messed up. It's kind of fun. It's a bit messy, but I finished mine too, flustered. What's happening? Help me. What are you three doing? Wait, this is so wholesome. You know what? I think it's kind of funny too. I like how this is all chibi'd out, but then they still gave Nora a pointy nose. It looks kind of awkward. Chat, do you want to watch the promotional video? We're gonna check out the characters later. All right, hold on. The song. Let me mute the game. All right. Ready, chat? Here we go. This is my first time seeing this.
If I could ask all visitors and members of the press to step back a little.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should be everyone. It looks like we're all here. So let's head inside the train, shall we? It's time! I'm Diesel, leader of the Infinity Rail Squad and a crew member of the AZX. My fellow crew members and I will take good care of you.
The safety of our passengers is my top priority.
Do you guys like the new Brid? I think she looks sick in these pants. Wait, and she still has the side boob.
I will see to your safety.
I think she looks so cool. Limited Nikke rerun.
Such serenity in this world.
I think it won't be too much
untouched by the winter curse. I'll make your trip a happy one! I want something sweet.
They have Breddy is an interesting choice for
When are we
skin.
going on an adventure?
At least they're rerunning skins, chat. That's good. Oh, we get to look. We actually get to go around. Mini game. Ooh, wait. You know, I could sink my teeth in that. I do appreciate that their mini games are actually mini games. Oh shit! About volunteer to be your chair. Let me in, coach. This is huge! Chat. I said that this is something they need to do. It's all... Oh my god. Storyline guide added. This is huge, chat. Especially for me, I consider myself a lore enthusiast of Nikke. Like, I'm not a theory crafter because that's not what I like to do. I like to experience a story and not like try to cook it up. But dude, this is huge. Do we need this? No, I don't need this. But the story is so developed at this point. Like, this is one of the big barriers of entry for any new, like, whenever you have a long running live service. Oh my god, I thought, let me do that. Let me say that again. Whenever you have something that this is long, I can't talk. I'm so excited. When you have something that is as long running as this live service game, see, I did it. I said it. You need something like this because, and this applies to, like, I would say Honkai Star Rail at this point. It's almost 3 years old. If you play Final Fantasy 14, that is 10 years old. Like, and any new player entering a game that has been out for so long with so much story, it's daunting. So I do, one thing I do appreciate, they put the story mode in the main campaign, because I'm glad, because that I've always said before, my feedback, they shouldn't lock the main story behind difficulty. Like, they can add hard modes and end game. Yeah, that's for us people who have either been playing a long time or for whales. There's plenty of places to for skill expression or just wail out and be good. But there's plenty of casual Nikke enjoyers, or even new Nikke enjoyers that just want to catch up on the story. So the fact that they added the story mode is awesome. Like when I was back then when I was playing, I got stuck behind Mother Whale for so long. It was frustrating. I was like, I want to catch up on the story, but I can't because I can't beat this boss. But now you can. And then on top of that, they added this storyline. So history release. This is so good. Like, we needed something like this. Something that allows us to, like, better keep tabs of the story. Because, ideally speaking, if you play the game, you would be caught up on the story. You would be... I don't think you need to know every single detail, but at the very least... So I know I'm on a rant right here. At the very least, give us the tools that if we do want to follow the story, we can. I would recommend just permanently add the gacha store 1 year, the year 1 mission pass skins, not gonna lie. Chronological events finally. Not gacha store, skin store, I mean. Yeah, I don't think skin they should do what other gacha games do. The store is perpetual, meaning it's always there. But when they drop the store, it's discounted. So that's how Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero do it. When the skin is first out, it's discounted, and then there's still an incentive to get the skin sooner, and then it stays in the store so people can buy it later, but it's at a higher price. A lot of new commanders are getting in the loop. Actually, they get hyped on chapter 34, specifically when Red Rap PP first drops. You right. Wait, one thing I kind of want to see, like, do they also cover Bond stories? Reptilian, even the side stuff, the Reptilian quest. This is so good. This is so good.
Oh my.
And I didn't see this earlier, but I'm look at this. Nora's here. Hell yeah. And everyone looks so good. Everyone looks so good.
Give it a rest.
Winter's Carol? Wait. Is Terminus Ticket P... What's the name of this event? Is it Terminus Ticket or is it a Winter's Carol? Oh look, compilation. Aw. Oh wait, how to join? Click the picture and choose the seat number. Oh shit! Chat, what are we picking? Well, I can't do it. Oh, wait, is it? Can I still? Oh, this literally dropped 3 hours ago. This is a new little contest. Terminus Ticket is the event name. Okay. Do we want to sit up here with Brid? They have a row of just Nayutas. Bready, modernity. Wait, chat. This they even added Freema here. Man, they wouldn't do stuff like this unless they loved the game that they're making. You know what I mean? This is such good promotional material. I can't stop glazing this freaking game, chat. Not gonna lie. This is so hard. This is mean, actually. And you know what, chat? I have a soft spot for Arcana. I think Arcana is the cutest in terms of like actually talking to. I don't think I'm gonna have a really good interaction with. Oh my god, what's her name? Liberalia. Like, I think it's cool that but like, if I sit here, like, what are we gonna talk about? Rappy is kind of predictable. Sitting up here between Diesel and Soline, that would be nice. I would want to be up here with Brid. But I'm gonna choose number 7. Not like as a unique take. I would want to sit here with Arcana because I think she's fun to talk to. What do you mean, mum? Come on. I choose seat number 7. I need more face time with Arcana. Now! Exclamation mark. Can we get like the Dave the Diver collab out of nowhere? We got a top tier collab. I like Dave. I like Dave the Diver. That was so good. It was kind of out of nowhere, but I think they nailed it. Like, not gonna lie. Not only was that a good, nice little, it's a miniature version of the whole game, Dave the Diver, but I felt like that mini game almost like is actually a really good advertisement for Dave the Diver. The one thing I wish that they put Nikke in the Dave the Diver game, like make it a 2-way collab. Like if they added an update that included like a little Nikke storyline where Mast and Anchor and oh my god, Helm. Oh, I didn't forget her name, chat. Helm, Mast, and Anchor were there in the actual Dave the Diver game. I would buy it like the next day. All right, I posted. Boom. I choose Anise, my love. Wait, she's here? She's not here. You had me worried for a second. I almost didn't choose. So Anise not here, but Brady's here. Dave the Dive got the Aegis squad guns. Is that it? Hold on. Dave the Diver Nikke collab. Oh wait, chat, I realized it's not safe to scroll on Twitter here. All right. Never mind. Daisy, back to the game, please. Daisy, bring up the game. Okay. All right, let's buy up the shop. We got to do our thing. They have Yarn Ball for the continuation tickets. That's cute. I'm not about that. I like Nora, but I don't need a banner of her. You know what I mean? All right, we gotta do this. We gotta use all our attempts. We gotta get ready for the next event, chat. Greenix, I appreciate you tuning in. Am I pronouncing your name correct? Or do you prefer me to call you Greenix Rift? Alright. Let's go to hard mode. We're gonna blast it all on this. Should I do it all on this? You know what? I'm gonna... There you go.
I won, Commander! Give me some treats!
Wait, I just noticed the little animation. That's cute. They go so hard on these UI elements. They don't need to. They could just make this a static button, but they add the animation anyway. Green X next. All good nicknames for me. I don't mind. Okay, you got it. I'll stick with Green X since that was my my initial assumption.
Well, we won! Oh, happy day, Commander!
Oh shit, I crashed. That's weird. Hold on. Alright, I'm booting it up again. This is me waiting for it to come back. Interesting. Well, at least it didn't crash during the game. Alright, we're back. That was a good event, chat. We needed that. You know what? I am trained to be on edge with these stories, expecting something sad.
Goddess of victory.
What an interesting way to be a palate cleanser for us Nikke players who've just gone through the trauma that is the 3rd anniversary. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think, chat, do you guys think that there are people that disliked the 3rd anniversary because the tone was too sad? I think we'll get taxed in Christmas. No, don't say that. Dude, the first Christmas event during the first year. After I played that, that's when I realized, oh shit, this is a real game. That's when I started taking the story seriously. Because I was playing it casually. Like, they had the first events, but a lot of the first events were meant to set up the world. It was world building. It wasn't nothing too big. Like, oh yeah, we are banished under, to live under the ground in the Ark. But then that story was very focused on one particular character, that being Anne / N102. Alright. There you go. I think this is... Oh, shit. We have some more tickets to use. Wait a minute. What the heck did I just buy? Oh, I bought the memory film. I didn't even need that. Oh well, it's okay. This is basically the last day. Damn, I waited all the way till the end. But I was saying before, we are so conditioned to expect that something sad's gonna happen. Like, this imagery itself makes me feel like there's like a distance between them. Kind of like the calm before the storm. Maybe the ones who didn't like Goddess Fall would be like someone new, since they don't understand the gravity of what's happening. Yeah, I feel like if you started playing during the 3rd anniversary, like you have some homework to do. You know what I mean? Imagine a baby commander got smitten on Haran just to see her rust away. Yeah. To us, who have been playing for a long time, we have a long-standing relationship, so it hits hard. But you can imagine someone who's just like, what the hell? They just fucking killed her! Chat, should we pull for new Soline? Have they decided what's her value as a character? Hold on, chat. Give me a second. I'm looking for... Where's my guide? Dun, bum, bum. I heard Soline is actually pretty good. Let me see. Is she good for bossing? She is! You know what, chat? Maybe we could do one pull, right? One 10 pull? Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. I'm feeling like I'm in a gambling mood. She's not limited, but you know what? I don't even have that many pulls. One 10 pull. 1 10 pull. That's it. All right, chat. Here we go. Gold. All right, fine. You know what? I didn't want you anyway, Soline. Stream over. All right. I wanted to see. You know what? Her hair's not even that long. You're telling me that she braided it all for... My gambling addiction answers yes. My one remaining brain cell answers no, since she'll be added to the standard banner. Yeah, and we have the winter event that has 2 limited banners. So, wait, main Nikke? We can elect the main Nikke? What does that mean? What does this do? I see it's flagged, but what does it do? Can you only mark one? No, you can mark multiple. God dang it, slow internet. Actually, real quick, Greenix, how long is the lag? So just FYI, on Twitch the latency is about like a 5-second delay, but on YouTube it's much longer. Like it's I think people say it's like it could be up to 30 to 40 seconds behind. So just a heads up. The reason why it's behind is because on YouTube I set it to high quality mode because that's where the VOD's gonna be. Whereas on Twitch it's more live, more up to date. Anyways, is there anything else we need to hit up? Did I finish everything here? Or it's because PH internet sucks. What time is it over there?
Welcome to El Marina. We have a
Wait, which PH are you talking about? I think I did this already. I did. It's weird. There's a bug where this will remain here even though you're done. All right, chat. You know what? I have a lot of energy. It's 3 p.m. Okay, so when you say PH, you mean Philippines. Okay, got it. I don't know if you meant like if that's you're referring to like another area, but to me, PH is the by default refers to the Philippines. But either way, I'm glad that you're tuning in on YouTube. Earlier in the year, I had pretty weird, inconsistent internet issues, and let me tell you, we did everything we can to stabilize it. Right now it's fine, but every now and then we'll have a huge drop in frames. So it was hard for me to multi-stream to both Twitch and YouTube, but now I can do it, and it's and the problems that I experienced are much less. Is Nikke huge in the Philippines? I always wondered. I know it's huge in Japan. So I was kind of curious. Let me see, chat. It's huge! Nice. As I expect. I mean, it's been a minute, honestly, since I last been home. And the last thing that was huge in the Philippines was Pokemon cards. So, no, I mean, it's probably still big. But, like, Pokemon was huge. But that was also a long time ago. We get offline events like cafes, cosplay events, but it's not as big like AX. Oh, yeah. Have you seen my, did you see my little vlog about AX when I last cosplayed there? I did. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's exhausting. I need to check this out. Hold on. And it's during the summer, and over here, it's we have dry heat because because California is a freaking desert. So this year, luckily, AX wasn't too hot. We're talking like 30. Hold on, give me a second. Watts 80. Okay, so it was 84 degrees Fahrenheit here during AX, which is like 28 degrees Celsius. So it's toasty. But the year before that was hotter, like 32. My battery settings. I don't know why my laptop's acting up. Commander! Wait, let me look at this group chat. Commander! I got something to ask you. Hee hee. Yeah, what's up? You're not seriously gonna ask him, are you? Of course! Smiley face. Asking him directly is definitely the surest way after all. Yeah, but it's just so embarrassing. I like this emote. However, a majority of gamers in PH are more into MOBA games, console games, so Nikke is more often than not a side game category since it's an idle game. True. I heard that Dota 2 is huge in the Philippines versus League. Is that true? Or do you also play like all kinds of other MOBA games? Well, there's other MOBA games, but like the two huge ones here. Well, League I think is a little bit more popular here than Dota 2, but at the same time I'm biased because all my friends play League. They don't play Dota. Console games interesting. Yeah, I love Dota 2 and trash talking. Sounds about right. What's this about? It's nothing serious. I just was curious about your ideal type. So can you tell us what type of person you like? Hee hee. Wow. Okay, Emma. Wait, stop! Question mark. Don't answer, Commander. Didn't you say you were curious? I certainly am. Well, I am kind of curious too, but phew. Okay, I'm ready now, Commander. Go ahead and tell me. The type of girl I like is... Don't tell me it's gonna be a choice. No, wait! I can't. I'm not ready. Tisk. I like that Yunhwa does the same emotes too. I play a variety, so asking me is a bad sample. That's fine. Most normal people play different video games. Like, there's people who like only play one type of video game. I mean, to be fair, I do play a lot of gacha games, but I would consider that more my stream content, but not necessarily the only games I play. Bestie is such a cinnamon roll as well. Yeah. What's the matter with you? Are you curious or not? Make up your mind. What about you, Yunhwa? Do you really have to ask such an obvious question? No, I'm not interested. What the hell do I care what Junior Blockhead is into? Weren't you pretty fired up when we were chatting just now? Wow, exposing her, Emma. What? When have I ever... That never happened. Someone was even saying things like he probably likes feminine girls. Shut up! That's enough! So are you gonna tell us or not? Oh boy. Okay, I think I'm ready in here now. Wait! Maybe not. At this rate, the conversation is going to be is just going to keep going in circles. Wow, Commander. I think I have to head out to a mission. Bye. Sorry, but let's talk about it later. Wow! What a cop-out. Oh my, Commander, you dodged that one pretty well. So he ran off, huh? Ah! Bestie. Next time, I'll definitely work up the courage to ask. I'm curious too, so I'll just have to ask you later. See you soon, Commander. Wow, I like that. Alright, am I all caught up on... Let me see. Oh my god, these are all the new interactions. I never play FPS though, since I feel nausea in the first person perspective, which is a me thing. Oh. You know what? I know some people. And it's not for a lack of trying. Like, obviously, if you're into gaming, you'll probably see that and be like, dude, I want to try my hand at first-person shooting. But then, you know, if it's a physical thing. Like for me personally, I love VR. And I can handle it, but, or rather, I want to handle it because I like VR. And I have streamed the VR game before. I do want to pick that up again, but it's also nauseating. Vest. Fuck it. Let's read some of these. Greetings. This is Ninja Thief, newly assigned to the Thieves of Justice of the Training. I am reporting to you and humbly await your guidance. You're talking like we never met. This is the first time I'm speaking with you as the Ninja Thief Commander. Therefore, I am greeting you anew. Was Delta... I feel like Delta got weirder when she became a ninja. I think she's funny, but I also think... Is she role-playing, or like is she aware that she's being like this? Or is this really her personality now? Is that why you changed your profile pic too? Affirmative. As I am conducting this blah blah chat as a Ninja Thief, my profile picture must also reflect this. You're really going all out. That is correct. This is my first time participating in this kind of mission, so I remain vigilant at all times. Only by doing so can I avoid troubling my seniors. I humbly ask for your guidance moving forward. Alright. Same here. But I have a question. May I use the equipment in the observatory for my Phantom Thief missions? If I can make use of radar or radio towers, I can execute them more effectively. Yeah, I don't think that's possible. I am curious as to the reason. I would appreciate if you would tell me. Using the equipment that big makes it impossible to move stealthily. Using the outpost equipment for your Phantom Thief missions can cause problems. I'll say that one. Huh. You are absolutely correct, Commander. In thinking about how to excel at Phantom Thief missions, I neglected the crucial fact that a Phantom Thief must remain concealed. Indeed. I am not yet ready to become a full-fledged Phantom Thief. I must continue my training diligently. Alright, give it your best. Yes, I wish to become a proper Phantom Thief who can stand alongside my seniors as soon as possible. To that end, I must increase my training. Thank you for your guidance. Alright. We did it. I actually vomited when I tried Apex Legends when they were still with Origin. That FPS was too fast-paced that it short-circuited me. I mean, yeah, that sounds like it could happen. Hey, you know, at least you tried. And I did play Apex Legends for a bit, although I don't think I took it that seriously. That was more like whenever my friends played, I was like, all right, yeah, I'll be a third. Milk. Pal. I got something to ask. What do you think? I see that you changed your profile picture. Yeah, that's it. What do you think? Is it too much? It's cute. I like it. Cute? Do you really mean that? Yeah. Are you making fun of me now? Are you making fun of me? No, I'm not. Really? Yes, I mean it. Well, if you really think so, maybe changing it wasn't such a bad idea after all. Honestly, I was super torn about whether or not to change it. I guess you have moments like this too. Huh? What do you mean, moments? I thought you wouldn't worry about things like this. Pal, what do you take me for? For your information, I'm a girl too. I can worry about stuff like this just as well as anyone. Damn, she took offense, chat. Sorry. Whatever. I'm disappointed in you, pal. Wow. Wow, Milk. She seems to be sulking. I better go cheer her up quickly. I think her vulnerable side makes her like extra adorable. I think she was a good choice too to be a bunny girl for this year. I wonder how Freeman would be in a bunny girl outfit. Hey, she did get a summer outfit. It stands to reason, right? Bestie. Commander, do you like feminine girls? Straight up. Yeah, I guess so. I knew it! What makes you ask? Well, I was talking to Unwa today, and we got the topic of what kind of girls you might like. Unwa was sure that you prefer the feminine and graceful type. I told her I didn't think so, but she kept insisting that that's exactly your type. Feminine and graceful. So she's saying, I wanted to check for myself, so I decided to ask you. If you do like feminine girls, then well, I don't stand a chance. What? Wait, really? I thought that was the good answer. Bunny, caterpillar, and coin rush. Yeah, we go back into it. True. Why do you think that? Huh? Since I'm far from the feminine type. Come on, Vesti, you're feminine enough. This is kind of demeaning. You just say, I think you're quite feminine. I don't think you should say feminine enough. That implies that, I don't know. Eh, you're feminine enough. You did it. You passed. What? Really? Blush. What part of me makes you say that? Your clothing style. Yeah, and what else? You also write in your diary every day. Oh yeah, that's right. Plus you have this cute little hobby of decorating your diary too. Yo, Commander, you're kind of paying a little too close attention. That is a pity answer. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Hee. Wow, now that you mention it, thinking about how you described me, I guess I do have that side after all. It's kind of surprising, to be honest. I never really thought that part of me could come across as feminine. Somehow that actually makes me feel really happy. I should write this down in my diary too. Thanks, Commander. I'll be in touch. Alright. Did Unwa say that too? Oh, no, she didn't. Let's talk to Unwa. Hey, I have something to ask you. Hold on. I'm trying to remember what we talked about. Nah, never mind. What is it? Do you like perfume too? Oh wait, did she ask the same thing? Hold on, I'm speed reading. I know there's something you want to say, so quit playing games. Okay. What is it? Do you like perfume too? Yeah, I do. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Why? Wow. No particular reason, I just like it. Boring. Isn't the point of perfume to mask unpleasant smells? But Nikke's don't have any body odor. There's no reason for it. Or need for it. Despite that, why? Why does Emma obsess over fragrances so much? Isn't it nice when something smells good? The idea of a pleasant smell is vague from the start. It might be pleasant for Emma, but it's definitely not for me. Have you tried telling Emma that? Of course I have. And as soon as I told her, she said, oh, I see. I guess I'll have to get a different scent ready then. Right now, there are already over 20 bottles of perfume piled up in my room. Even if I keep them sealed in a box, the smell still seeps out. There's a problem this is a problem I just can't solve on my own anymore, so you fix it. How? Can't you read? I said you fix it. How? Figure something out somehow. You're good at sweet talking, Nikkes, with that silver tongue of yours. Wow, she acknowledges that I have a silver tongue. That implies that she has been swayed by me. So put that skill to good use on Emma too. She's going to be here in 30 minutes with another scent. That means you need to be here in 10 minutes. Come straight to my room. Hurry, I'll be waiting. Listen here. Unwa, just because you have a nice new hot outfit doesn't mean you can tell me what to do. Wait, Unwa? There's no reply from Unwa. Looks like I have to go check it out myself. Alright, last one, Sora. Hiya, Captain. You remember me, right? Of course I do. I'm choosing the Riz answers, chat. I figured you would. Good thing I gave you my number. Anyways, I'm Sora from the Over the Horizon squad, looking forward to working with you again. Actually, I've been wondering, what would be the best way to reach out to you for a few days now? I've been wondering what would be a best way. You know what they say, nothing beats going back to the basics, so I figured, why not keep it plain and simple, with a good old-fashioned greeting? Well, what do you think of it? I like how simple it is. I'm glad you liked it. From the moment I first saw you, I could tell you'd appreciate this type of thing. Ah, darn. My squad mates are here. And that's right! Sora has squad mates. She works with Cielo and Sora. No, her name's Sora. Cielo and the other person. Sky. I think that's her name. Like they had full-on designs, so that means they definitely have to be future banners. My squad mates are here and they keep interrupting me. I think it's because they're curious about what I'm texting you, Captain. Oh boy, this won't do. Give me just a moment. Hee hee, I'll take care of this. Ha. Talk to you again soon. Alright, there you go. We caught up, chat? Alright, chat. I am gonna call it here for now. I do appreciate y'all tuning in. Tonight was supposed to be a chill stream only because I had to get back to work and I do want to try to get a good amount of sleep. Personally, I want Art to have a glow up.
I'll give you comprehensive instructions.
I agree. It looks like you could tell that there's a transformation from the initial Nikke designs to like this new, I would say more of a, dare I say, modern-esque design of anime style for the characters. Like you could tell how the best way to explain it is to look at old Rappy versus new Rappy. Old Rappy had, where is she? Old Rappy is indicative of the old design. You know, the old design has a lot of shimmer on the eyes. So there's that one, and then there's let's look at old Emma. Wait, where's Emma? Wait, where's Emma? Anyways, sorry. Real quick. There you go. Okay. So you have old Rappy's face, which is beautiful, by the way. And then you have new Rappy's face. Well, this is a skin, but if you look at the original, very different facial structure, very different eyes. Like it's a lot more clean. I would say, not to say that it's a better style, but you could tell that they put a lot of thought and effort. And you know what? I'm switching back. I'm switching back to this one. This is one feedback I have. With skins being a thing, they need to put in an option to randomize skins. So if you have like 4 skins on one character, when you battle, you should be able to like every now and then see a different skin. That's my feedback. I think that would be a huge incentive to get new skins. But alright, chat. We're gonna call it here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, you know, drop a follow, drop a subscribe on YouTube, and you know, so you can tune into future streams. And you know, whether you follow me or you chat with me on YouTube or Twitch, totally up to you. Now that multi-stream is set up properly with the chat showing up on the stream, I think it's going to be a much better experience moving forward, and that way we can have everyone be a part of the same conversation. Alright, so next stream is going to be Thursday. We are definitely going to hop on the continuation. This week is going to be a little bit more Nikke focused since I've basically taken a 2-week break. And then hopefully after that, I do want to catch up on
I look forward to
Wuwa.
welcoming the morning with you.
Alright, chat. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.